Hey y'all, welcome back. We're at Dollywood today. There's not like a whole lot going on today, as you can see. It's not very busy. This is a Tuesday in like late March, early April. Yeah, we got these beautiful streamers here. I hope you can see them pretty well. I'm trying to hold it up a little bit further. These are pretty cool. Over there we have the Dolly Parton Experience. I've heard it's really awesome. Some other YouTubers like the Carpetbagger have been there. I'm probably not going to go there today. So it is early spring and you see there's a lot of foliage out right now. There's a lot of dogwoods. Yeah, it's as beautiful as I remember here at Dollywood. It's pretty fun. I spent a lot of time here growing up, and so I thought it'd be cool to come back and take a look and enjoy a few things here. Coming up on the front porch cafe. This is one of the first restaurants you can look on here. They have fried green tomatoes, lots of other like fresh food. One of the best things about Dollywood is the food, in my opinion. There's a huge photo up here for, it just says love. But yeah, there's a huge photo up just kind of commemorating Dolly and her, her sort of impact on the world, in my opinion, just her different charities and her love of reading. Yeah, it's really awesome. This is From the Heart, which is a life in music of Dolly Parton. You can see actor here putting on a coat of many colors, which is one of her songs. And inside here, you see the ride vehicle for probably the most exciting ride that I've seen in quite some time coming to Dollywood. This is Nightflight Expedition. Now, it's not open today, so we won't be able to go, but it is really awesome. So apparently it's like a track-based water and dark ride experience that's kind of like an original, and it's like design, so it's really exciting to see that. Some innovation happening at Dollywood. Hopefully it's not constantly down because it seems like a lot of the time when you go a little too innovation wise, it just breaks down. But I've never actually seen that. There's a Dollywood sign, I don't know if you can see it. It's like Hollywood. They have glass blowing, which they've had here since I was, I don't know, born. But this is, you can actually watch glass blowing. Let's stop in. So you can still see real people blowing glass. There's all sorts of different kinds of colored glass. They have the tools of the trade up here. And of course they have a nice little gift shop. Some cool stuff. If you are not traveling home on a plane, or if you can keep it nice and safe, it's a good place to get a good commemorative sort of souvenir for someone that you love. Definitely a lot better than just like a t-shirt or something of that nature. Ooh, train's coming by. Looks like I was gonna go here, but train's crossing, so we'll go under. This is like classic Dollywood here. There's a lot of sort of natural water features. There's this big windmill. I think it's been here since Silver Dollar City. And a couple of little venues for concerts. This all's been here forever, as far as I can remember. Here's that train.
You guys see it right here.
Since we're going this way already, I'm actually going to check out this little underpass area. Down to like one of my favorite parts, the fair area. They revamped this when I was like in middle school, but it was actually pretty cool before that.
That was 600.
There's a little first aid station. It's actually really nice in there. I threw up once. There. I was not actually sick. I was on a date and I was very nervous. I was like 14. Come on.
And if not,
there's a carousel up on this side. Looks like there's quite a bit of a line already, which is definitely par for the course. It's one of the better carousels I've seen in the South. There's a demolition derby? I'm curious about that. I've never seen the demolition derby here. Another really cool water feature. Some buckets. Natural. I'm sure they've redone it since I was a kid, but it seems pretty familiar. Hopefully the music isn't being picked up, but if it is, it's okay. Tammy's Country Fair, Animal Exposition, Minnie's hand-spun cotton candy. Here's your carousel. There's a lot of stuff to ride other than horses. There's pigs, goats, zebras, chickens, you name it. So if your kid is afraid of horses for some reason or doesn't want to be, doesn't want the normal carousel ride, that's pretty cool. This appears to be a big ad for the Imagination Library, which is pretty neat. If you sign up for that across the United States, they'll send your kids age-appropriate books, Kind of like a library, but you get to keep the books for free. Oh, so they actually are doing some like readings in here. That's pretty cool. They got the little engine that could, something wild, kind of many colors. Feels like there's a lot to do even for like really little kids. This is a good compliment to, especially if you're like really hot out, you have like small kids, this is a good compliment to the bubble show, which is more high energy. This feels definitely a little bit more low key. I know if my kids were here, I would hit that up for sure. They've got like a generic Dumbo ride here. I've never really actually noticed before. That's actually pretty funny. There's royalty-free Dumbos in there, little elephants. They got the little teacups ride too here. There used to be this big spinning disc, but I imagine that was really a lot of maintenance. Also, I think people didn't get really hurt on it, but I think people just got uncomfortable and sick. I don't know of anyone who's gotten really hurt here. Classic. Is this the Tilt-A-Whirl, or is this a different thing? I can't remember. Oh yeah, and then there's Happy Valley Farmyard over here. So this is like more like very little kid stuff. I don't know what the actual height range is. Let's see. There's like a scarecrow with a bunch of little pigs. I think a lot of like smaller kids would enjoy. There's Lucky Ducky and Buzzy Bees. Buzzy Bees. Yeah, 36 inches to ride this stuff. That's not a big requirement. I am also curious about, the Demolition Derby. Okay, so it's actually what they renamed the bumper cars. I was a little excited there for a minute. I do love bumper cars. The bumper cars are 42 inches. Make you a mental note of that when I come back. And the Waltzing Swinger. It's like this like historic swing ride. The name's a little suggestive if I'm honest. The Scrambler. Okay, the Scrambler. These are really nice bathrooms if you ever need it. We changed my kid, I think, twice here last time we were here. There used to be this big Lego exhibit here, and I kind of wish they'd bring it back because it was really fun. It was just kind of like a rainy day, do like whatever you want kind of with your Legos, race them or whatever, and then play with the bubbles. That was really fun when I was a little kid. I don't know why they got rid of that, but this one's kind of a nicer like catering style like lunch venue now. So it's definitely an option for you, but there's lots of options. Oh, and they have a splash pad now. I never saw that before. Splash pad. Already on. It's not even April 1st yet. I'm probably gonna get copyright claim for that music. Oh well. Let's see. A lot of the games aren't open yet. But there are some Midway games around here. Much better use of the space. And they got rid of the hill. That surprises me. So you actually have to come around that sideway. There used to be a big walkway right down the middle here, but I guess that was a little challenging for some guests, so they have a much better ramp area that you can walk down now. That's a little sad because it's just something that I remember fondly for some reason, just like running up that hill, my parents like huffing and puffing behind me. Oh, they got some Fall Guys and some Pokemon. I would definitely try this. I would not win if I had my kid with me. I don't want to use all my luck while I'm not with my kids. Old horse racing game has been here forever. Love it. Never win. I think my wife won once. And then they have these little ducky ducks that are, I guess you win either a wizard, that's an alley wizard, or a pinion.
Which one do you want to do?
And it looks like they have a water, sort of like water gun racing thing over there. Here, that's fountains. This would be great if your kid just didn't want to do anything else but water. And then the shooting star, which is like a child-safe version of those horrifying height rides. Oh, this one was one of the things that they changed when I was in middle school. But they have this like airplane ride, which is pretty cool. You can adjust how high or low you go, and it can be really good for younger kids. Line's pretty long usually. It's a mild thrill attraction. It's 42 inches tall to ride, 48 if. Okay, so if you're between 42 and 48 inches, you have to be accompanied by an adult. That shouldn't be a problem for most people. I assume a bunch of 42-inch tall kids are not running around by themselves. There used to be more food vending around here. I think it's just closed right now. It's like soft serve. I'm here at like 11 a.m. by the way. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this video quits here, and I'm gonna visit some other parts of the park. Maybe ride a ride or two.